Hi, my name is Steve Garland, head wrestling coach at the University of Virginia. This is my weekly newsletter update, video update for Friday, September 27th. As you can see by looking at me, it's been a heck of a week. I was in, well, I can't tell you where, I guess, but I was all over the country. I was in a bunch of different cities from the East Coast to the West Coast and Midwest and back. As I've said to you guys repeatedly the last few videos, we've been working I would say probably arguably as hard as I've ever worked, if not harder than I've ever done in terms of hours and time on the road and money spent and just resources spent, and just doing everything we can to secure the final stages of this recruiting class. And so everything should come down to the next 2 weeks. It's a lot of stress, but it's also very exciting, and we feel like if we can get these last few guys, it'll be one of the greatest group of guys, at least on paper, that we brought in and help us get to that next level. What we've been talking a lot about is sort of phase 2 of the program, and that phase includes getting a team trophy at the NCAA tournament. That's our long-term goal. Also, under that umbrella is having individual national champions and having 4 and 5 All-Americans. So it's lofty goals, but goals we think we can reach. And we've got a lot going on. This time of year, September is a heck of a month with stressors and classes and injuries and all the things that happen, but we're pushing forward. Our guys are just a phenomenal group of kids that band together in times of duress and times of stress. And I think when we won the ACC title in 2010, it was arguably the most stressful year of my life, personally and professionally. We had so many things going on that were against us, and somehow, some way, that actually made us better and pulled our team together. So I think you're going to see a lot of that this year from our group, with a lot of things going on that they're just banding around each other and supporting each other, and whether it be an injury, whether it be guys struggling with other things, they're there for them. And we have great leadership. Our captains are Nick Solzer, Gus Sako, Stephen Doty, and John Fauzi. But we also have phenomenal leaders in guys like Joe Spisak, who's grown into a leader. He didn't start that way, but he's become one. Derek Papp, and other guys. I mean, I can name a lot of other guys. But so that's where we're at right now. I mean, we're just trying to get better every day. What I've had the guys do is set 3 categories: life goals, academic goals, and wrestling goals, and have 3 points of attack. We don't call them weak areas, we call them points of attack in those 3 categories. So 9 things are writing. Then under each point of attack, having a specific plan in their writing, in their own words, of how they're going to achieve improving in that area. And that's what we're focused on, day by day, taking it practice by practice and trying to focus on those things and get better. I've met with every single guy on the team and trying to working through those. And we feel like it's going to be a big deal for us. We feel like it's definitely going to be a step in the right direction in terms of overall development of our guys outside of the wrestling room, which is our most important goal in our mission statement. So, the no retreat, no reserve, no regrets. I've gotten some questions on that. The no retreat means we're not going to relent from our path, the very narrow path that's been laid out for our guys. No reserve means we're selling out on everything we do, every rep, every practice, every lift, every conditioning workout. And no regrets, meaning we're going to embrace the fact that once we do those 2 things, we want to embrace the fact that we may fail. We want to embrace the fact that we're going to fail hard if we fail, though. Meaning we want the guy that's laying face down in the muck after he's just been heartbroken, but he knows he's given everything he's had, and there's nothing he could have done different. We're going to embrace that. And we're not going to be the guys that pretend, the guys that hold a little back, the guys that are afraid to push, the guys that don't want to feel like that so they don't ever go all in. We're not going to be that guy. And at the very least, we can live our lives like that and then feel proud afterwards. So even in the pain and the suffering, and or if we're doing this, and celebrate. So I know that's kind of a deeper submission this week, but there's a lot of great things, a lot of deep things that have been going through my mind. I want to share them with you. I can tell you that we start official practice here very soon, and I'll give you some more great updates, wrestling specific, at that time. Thank you so much.